Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back. My name is Justin, and this is Dad Discovers, where I'm learning about the world through YouTube. Today we're checking out a video titled 10 Places in Australia I Might Add to My Bucket List. I think there are some things in Australia that I would definitely add to my bucket list, but let's see what he's thinking about adding to his bucket list.
Today, I'm going to go through 10 places I'm thinking about, or places slash things that I'm thinking about adding to my bucket list in Australia.
Those birds, they're so loud.
So I got this. I've had this for 4 years. It's a bucket list journal, as you can clearly see, by this fella. The idea is, he wrote out 100 things, and I haven't finished half of the book. So today I'm going to talk about 10 places that have been recommended to me, or that I've heard as I've been in Australia.
Well, look at that.
I definitely need to visit or do.
Kangaroo.
So that's what I'm going to do. And similar to the other videos that I've done, would love some feedback, some suggestions, where to go, where not to go, because what I'm planning to do is go through the 10. So if I had to pick 10 right now, these are the 10 that I would pick. But I'm gonna write down my final 10 in like December, and then sometime next year or the following year, like the next few years, I'll hit them all off. And then when I do it, make a cool video out of it, have some fun with it as well. So
I'll have to revisit his channel in the future.
It'll be really cool. And I'm excited, so hope you guys are too.
Yeah.
And we'll jump into it. So the one that gets me, I think, the most excited is to go see the Milky Way in Warrumbungle Park. That's in New South Wales. So I don't know why, but I've always wanted to lay camp in like super starry nights.
That looks
like
really
just a
cool.
full, no light pollution sky. And from what I've been told, this is like a dark.
Yeah, where I'm at, we definitely don't see starry views or the view of the galaxy like that. There's way too much light pollution here, as it is, I'm sure, in your bigger cities.
Park reserve or something like that. It's like just known for being very well lit nighttime skies. That's something I know that for sure before I die, before I, do anything, go anywhere else.
Yeah, that would be amazing to see.
Just camp and just lay under a starry night sky for a few hours and just put the phone away and take it all in. So that's probably my most surefire thing that I'm gonna put on. Number 2, I got drive a 4-wheel drive on Kangaroo Island. I feel like this one is very well known and done, especially at least in like backpacker world.
Yeah.
A lot of backpackers do it on the East Coast. Whit Sundays is close.
Look at that
I definitely will do it as well. Wow. But this is sort of, if I could only do one, say I could only do one of these things, I would just go drive the 4-wheel drive on Kangaroo Island. I think that would just be so much fun just for myself to buzz around and fly around on a, SUV on a beach would just be pretty surreal and really cool. So
yeah,
Kangaroo Island 4-wheel drive. Now we're headed to WA. So WA definitely dominates the list. It gets recommended more than anything while I've been here. So the first one that I'm thinking about going is up into the Kimberley region. So I've just heard it's stunning.
Cliff jumping?
It's really nice. Cliffs, gorges, waterfalls, the whole lot. It's been recommended to me by my roommate, by a lot of people
I'm assuming
that have traveled, and from what I can see online, it just seems stunning. I would just love to go cliff.
Because originally when he said cliff jumping, I was thinking, what do they call that? Like with the wingsuits, where they jump off the big mountaintops or the cliffs and they soar down. That's what I was thinking originally.
Jumping in Kimberley, so that's what I'm putting down. Or another one, still in WA, it's going to be camel ride in Broome. I believe you can do that there. I just think, I don't know why, camel ride just seems really cool to do. I would love to do it. So I'd also like to see
I didn't
Broome.
even know
I've heard it's really beautiful.
That was a thing in Australia.
The parks there, the beaches there, really nice from what I've heard.
I thought that was more of like a...
I'd love to check Broome out and...
Africa or Middle East type thing.
Camel ride in Broome. Number 5, last of the WA here. I could do lots in WA. Like I cut out Lake Hillier. I forget what island it was on, but I cut that out just because I didn't want to be too much WA. But number 5 is Esperance. Esperance has been on my list, or at the top of my mind, for a while, just because I just haven't heard a bad thing about it, and people just recommend it and rate it so highly and so well. So I've really wanted to go there. From the pictures, the videos I've seen, it looks stunning. I saw you can swim with whales and dolphins there, like in the right season.
That would be cool. Me and my wife, we've swam with dolphins in the Bahamas, but to swim with whales has always been on our bucket list. Because several years ago, when we were in the Bahamas, we went with dolphins, and then we did a dive with sharks, which was awesome.
So I've already swam with whales here on Goldie, so I think it's only logical to try to swim with dolphins there. So on the bucket list, I'm thinking of putting swim with dolphins in Esperance. Thought that'd be pretty cool. Number 6. So in Australia, from what I've gathered, there are I'm on number 6. There are four major train rides. From what I can see, I would either do the Indian Pacific or the Gone. Those two are my top choice. And since we're picking and we're narrowing, because I can, it sort of is that cliche saying where I feel like I can do anything, but not everything. So I have to cut stuff. And if I was cutting and could only do one train ride, because I really want to do a long overnight train ride, I would pick the Gone. So I think the Gone just looks pretty surreal the way it takes.
Yeah, that would be cool. I would like to take a train ride, because then you could see everything and you'd not have to worry about actual paying attention to the road like you're driving. That would be awesome.
Takes you right through the heart of Australia. I would love to see a lot of the interior, and I know that's something that I could easily neglect. So I think the Gone ride up from Adelaide to Darwin takes me to Alice Spring, Uluru, all the main interior. Would get to see that environment, because I do really want to see sort of that more outbacky, hostile, dry desert. I just think it'd be pretty cool to see it. Number 7,
Yeah, it would be cool
we're
to
heading
see
down
it.
to Tassie now. So in Tasmania, per great hikes, I've heard it's beautiful in most of the state. So spoiled for choice in that sense. And I don't really have a strong conviction on this one, but from what I can see, Cradle Mountain seems like a very beautiful hike area to be. And I also saw you could see Tasmanian devils. I like Bugs Bunny. So seeing a Tasmanian devil in real life, even though I know they're not as big and cartoonish, would be pretty cool. So go to Cradle Mountain and see a Tasmanian devil. That's number 7 on the list. Cool. So number 8, I got
for the same reason, because of Bugs Bunny.
Visit Litchfield National Park. I think it's National Park up in Northern Territories. So I would like to do something in the Northern Territory where it's like proper. And I know I'll check out Darwin at some point. So I think Litchfield Park is pretty close to Darwin, and it just looks really stunning. Again, it sort of is that cliff jumpy, the rock, the natural landscape just looks really beautiful. And I just would like to try it in different environments, like up north, down south, because I would like to show the Northern Territory a bit of love while I'm here. So, Litchfield Park, Northern Territory. Number 9, going to South Australia now, going to Kangaroo Island. So, I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. It will be seeing kangaroos on this island. Just heard it's a really pretty island. It's nice. South Australia too.
Cool.
Just haven't been recommended many things, so this seemed like a
Though I'm not picky, I would go literally anywhere in Australia.
good spot, but I'm still open for suggestions for sure. But yeah, Kangaroo Island, South Australia. See some kangaroos. Number 10. Probably should have put this one sooner, because this is probably the most realistic one. But since I've been here, I've really enjoyed NRL and AFL. I've enjoyed both the sports. I've always been a very sporty person myself. I appreciate watching it. But for me, I like AFL a little bit more. So I'm putting down SEA Grand Final or AFL Grand Final in Melbourne. That's something I could already tell the energy would just be electric. Even just being around here, how excited everybody got for both Grand Finals. So I think going down to Melbourne for one would be pretty surreal. Yeah, I just love it when a sporting event, you can just feel it in the city, the energy. It was like when, for us, like the Raptors, Toronto Raptors won like the NBA championship back in like 2019, and you could just feel it in the city. Everybody was just like,
Yeah, I don't watch a whole lot of sports on TV, but I do like to go to different sports, like going to the games. Like I don't watch a whole lot of American football, but I like to go to a game. Even like our baseball, I don't like to watch it on TV, but I like to go to the games. It's just, I don't know. To me, it's a lot better to go to the game. You can get into it a whole lot better versus sitting at home watching it.
high on life. Everybody's just loving it, and it's just a really cool feeling. And I would love to try that with the AFL. So hopefully the Suns would be in it when I go, my Gold Coast Suns. But yeah, if not, that'll be fine. But AFL Grand Final, Melbourne, to round it off. That's the list. That's what I'm thinking of doing. And again, I know I'm going to do more places on the way to check these places out.
Right.
But the idea is just, say I could only go
'Cause
to.
I'm sure if you're traveling long distance across Australia to do something, you're gonna find 100 things to do or see in between the two destinations.
10 places. At the moment, I would pick these 10 places. So any suggestions, any comments, like I said, would be much appreciated. And everything I said too, it's word of mouth that I've been told about or that I've seen online. Obviously, I've never been to these places, but I'm really excited to go. I'm excited to travel in Australia and just be here. So I'd appreciate anything y'all got. Yeah, that's my list. Hope it inspires you too. That's the author. He's got a pretty cool story if you want to read it and check it out. But yeah, I'll catch you.
That was interesting. There was a few of those things that I'd never seen or heard of before. I think actually, I think all of it would be cool, but the swimming with the whales, that would definitely be something to do. That's something that's always been on my wife and I's bucket list. So maybe one day. But yeah, that was awesome. Have you guys done any of these? I mean, for you, it's probably just another day, which must be nice. But yeah, thank you for checking this out with me, and I hope to see you in the next one.